Mortis.
Hello, chat. Welcome to stream. Yes, we're playing the Funny Mortis game today. Funny that we go from a song from a New Blood game to playing a completely unrelated New Blood game. Yeah, how are we doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling pretty okay. Let me get the game booted up. We chillin'. That's good. You'll love to see it. Please don't launch in full screen mode. Oh, thank God. I like the funny startup. And remember, Gary loves you. Airdorf Games. Hey, the funny meme guys. Shoutouts to New Blood for real. We are here today as John Faith.
September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house.
Spooky.
I have to finish what I started.
1987.
What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
I don't know anything about exorcism. The bite. Oh, just you wait. There's a whole lot of biting in this game. Now, I've never actually played Faith, but I have seen videos on Faith, and I love it. Oh, we can change the filter? Oh. Oh. Cool. I haven't seen the full playthrough. I've only watched, like, story rundowns. But we got fun little backgrounds that we can change, too. We've got, like... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Latin. I like this one a lot, too. This one's kind of cool. No border. This is, like, the default one. I'm not leaving it on that one. Trying to keep Twitch friendly, and that... that guy's just whole ass. Alright, well, with that, let me check instructions. To move, use WASD or left analog stick / D-pad. Ooh. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I don't know anything about religion. Yahoo! Face demons and cast them out with the space key or A button. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Goodbye, funny man. I like to imagine this is Zeke at Abaddon. Chapter 1. New game. Excuse me. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you can always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start button is a good place to start. Okay. I thought we could just get back in the car and leave. I used to not really like chiptune music all that much, but it's growing on me a bit. Rock. And we're back here. Okay. Good to know that the world is a cylinder. Boo. Okay. Goodbye, Michael. Need a moment from that. I don't know why that was so funny. Worship me. Okay. A well. No! You're invited! Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday, Saturday, May 3rd, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Directions, turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. Yeah, clown. Deer! Exercise the deer! I hope that deer that... You have the body of a pig? Good to know. I think. Goodbye, deer. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, bye. We'll come to that later. I want to do some exploring. He really likes that deer, huh? Goodbye. Another deer. Oh, is Michael gonna come after it? Exercise the deer. It appears we're at a standoff, friend. Okay, bye. Always gotta explore, gotta be thorough. We could just go. Puddle! I thought he was about to say fuck for a second? That would have been funnier. Hello, dear. Alright, we'll go to the house. Run, dear, run! Michael really likes that deer. Okay, we can't exercise the well again. Let's just go. Goodbye, dear. It's gonna get to a point where Michael's just gonna show up out of nowhere, and we're gonna die. And that'd be less than ideal.
It's locked.
Okay, well, I guess we do have to explore. No! See, I knew that was gonna happen at some point. I don't know where I'm going.
Worship me.
You're really trying, dude. I'll give you an A for effort. You're really trying. Oh! The bite of 87. Someone purple. There they go. Where they going? Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. Oh. Rocks. Exercise the rocks. Public lecture by Carl James Osborne, Connecticut's historical connections to witchcraft, Satanism, and the beast system. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ooh. Are the kids taking me to where I need to go? Where's Michael? Oh, shit. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seems to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. I saw that, you wiggly little shit. Getting 8-8 on. Oh. Exercise the bones. Bob. The kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to the real school. I think she is getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problems occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem, because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Nearing the house. Where are you, Michael? I think it's north of here. Clavis. Oh, graves. Can't exercise that one. Exercise the grave. Mr. Martin, it has taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who was buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestone are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I will reach out to you when I get a response for them. All the best, Daryl Henderson, State of Connecticut Historical Society. Connecticut. Exercise the tree. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looks like it's dying. All of the needles are falling off and the bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She is totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's good that she found something she's passionate about, but I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends don't even talk to me anymore. Okay, so I found the tree, which means the well is around here somewhere. And it's just further north of the well. I don't think Michael's coming after us anymore, so that's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, here's the well. So it's just a couple maps up. Doom, doom. Yep. Oh. Purple. Purple. Take me home, country road. To the place. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Exercise the painting. Oh! Hey, yeah, we have a new redeem. Thanks, DJ, for showing us that. Uh-oh, connecting to chat. That's weird. Don't be doing that. Anyways, it's a good thing we got a break at the moment because, yeah, we have a new redeem. Hi, love. So, Cards Against Humanity. I draw a black card. Hey, Reddit, I'm blank. Ask me anything. And then I edit it on here. Ba ba ba. And then I draw 3 white cards. I've got 3 separate piles here, and we will go through them. So we have, "Hey Reddit, I'm saying I love you." We have, "Hey Reddit, I'm being fucking pathetic." And we have, "Hey Reddit, I'm the Great Depression." And then I have a poll running for a bit. I don't know how to start polls. It's fine. We'll just leave it like that and I'll worry about polls later. But these are our options. You guys get to choose which one you like the most. You could say 1, 2, or 3. You could say the actual line. Doesn't matter. And at the end of the cooldown, we will determine the winner. I don't know what you'll win, but you'll win something. It'll be a congratulations, probably, because I am poor. So while that goes, let's continue. Me too, buddy. Me too. Exercise the picture. Huh? I see you've made friends with Slender Man in your, fuck, what were those blankets called? I see you've made friends with Slender Man while wearing your red Snuggie. Oh, there's someone behind me. Okay, goodbye. I want to explore the house. It's awfully quiet in this house. So quiet. Exercise the rubber duck! I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. I guarantee you that toilet's got some demons in it. Oh, a note. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly. Oh, whoever started the poll for me, thank you. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Exercised the toy. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Whoa. I can't believe it's the FNAF 4 bedroom. It really is 1987. Aw, man, I remember Etch-a-Sketch. Man, now I just feel old. And we can't exercise any of the toys. That's lame. Going down. Ooh. I guess we do still have stuff to explore on the first floor, don't we? No, I think we just need to go to the basement now. Ooh. Spooky. There's blood. Exercise the washer and dryer. Oh. The spooks are real. Ooh. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks who's practicing Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of like a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerta, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy, about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said, "No, but I have prayed to San La Muerta." He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and, according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerta, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God, and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Leighton. Ooh, spooky. Oh, there's a note. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Alred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother! Mother!" the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear... Being fucking pathetic is the winner! Yippee! And that is how I'm doing Cards Against Humanity on stream. Just to kind of boost engagement a bit. I think it's fun. Hey Reddit, I'm being fucking pathetic. Ask me anything. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Oh.
She is here.
Is this the bite of 87? Whoa, here she comes. Come face to face with Amy. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Oh, I saw that. Okay. Trying not to die. That was fucking close. She was right on top of me. That was not fair. I don't know where I'm doing, where I'm going. No, the icon of sin is in Doom. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. That was just a guess.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Okay. We got this. I don't know how we heard the door open all the way in the basement, but... You know, it be like that sometimes. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior, Father, with... When I confronted her, she managed to cut the power of the house and her own parents with their own... Yeah, I saw. Hello, Ray. Thank you. I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you, and I'm sorry. John. Let me clear the Let me show the winner, and it will reset next time it is redeemed. Excuse me. There we go. Oh. Yeah. There we go. So much blood. Are they supposed to continuously spin like that? I thought they were supposed to stop upside down.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. Kill my priest.
Oh. Fuck.
Mortis.
Our first Mortis. Touched for the very first time. Die for the first time. Mortis. Okay, what?
Mortis.
Am I supposed to just run? What a question to ask in these trying times. Do you think my face is pretty? Yeah. Also, rotoscoping is so fucking cool. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm just supposed to run. Fuck. Jeff the Killer Core. Got it. I know what's going on now. I'm so smart. Woo! A for effort. Woo! 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 It's so hard to, like, commentate over this. Because I gotta, like, hard focus. Oh! What is happening? Oh.
Mortis.
At least it's gonna start me from this point.
Mortis.
Immediately fucking dies. I can't get to that one. That one kind of Sucks.
Mortis.
I don't understand this phase. This one's kinda... What do I do here?
Mortis.
I'm figuring it out, but also what the hell is happening? That was fair.
Mort.
Keep track of how many Mortises I'm receiving. Did I do it? I did it. The first time, the last time. Finish what you started? Thank you, Junie. Kill her.
A gun with one bullet.
Alright, chat. We've got options. This is the only other thing I know about this. We've got multiple endings that we can now reach. We can go kill the deer. We can go kill Michael. We can go kill a mirror. And we can also go kill her. Now, I think we're gonna go kill the mirror. Because it's the most lore. Is the mirror up here or is the mirror downstairs? I think the mirror is downstairs. Yeah, because, you know, I apparently don't care about the lore. God. I'm gonna make fun of that post till I fucking die. I mean, honestly, who goes out of their way to attack everybody that was like, yeah, Teal Mask was only okay.
A gun with one bullet.
Or, I don't like Teal Mask. Because I did research into that guy that commented that, and yeah, he was going after everybody, was like, yeah, Teal Mask is bad, or boring, or only okay.
A gun with one bullet.
Ooh. What the f... Whoa. Hey now. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. This is spooky. Kinda sick, though. First try! Shattered Faith. Find and defeat the secret boss of Chapter 1. October 23rd, 1986. Wow, that was a whole 10 years and 2 days before I was born. Dear Dr. McLashan, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents in old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I am happy to report that, since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute, contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Oh. Holy shit, a gun with one bullet. I suppose it's also at this point that we could just fuck off and leave. That is always an option. But we've got loads of options. Like that. Do 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 do. There's nothing happening. We just kill a man and fuck off.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Hi, Michael. Game over, ending 2 of 5, father and son. Reach any ending in Chapter 1. Esteemed Cardinal Gifford, with all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I'm doing for young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help now more than ever. In the past few weeks, I've made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a crucial time. There is another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let them see him. The darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body. So that there may be no mistaking what I mean, I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions. The photograph is missing. Oh, we got a new background, and a new effect, and new chapter mode. Woo! Gary loves you! Hello, New Blood. So what do we got? Grayscale, grayscale. Whoa! Oh, that hurts! I hate it! Oh. That's kinda cool. Let's do Jules draws. Okay, so we can go for basically any of the endings at this point.
A gun with one bullet.
We do indeed have a gun with one bullet. Let's not go kill that guy again. I think we should give him a break. I mean, who knows? He might be like us. He might be fighting to save the world. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Let's go back and get our gun with one bullet.
A gun with one bullet.
Yes, thank you, John. Amy is out here somewhere. We should probably do something about that. There she is. Okay, bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Gute Nacht. I'm so stupid. Also, there are a lot more trees now. Now the path's a little more distinct, which is kind of helpful. I like John's little walk. Just kind of looks like he's shaking his head at every little jaunty step he's doing. Or he's doing that, like, Ed single D run from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Oh no, the police is... Murderer. Police arrest man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John Word of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now-abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of a second-story window of the house. The officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. Gary loves you. But we still have I think we have 3 more endings to get.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Excuse me. It's not right of the well, because that's where we killed the gray man. I do not condone hunting. Unless you, like, plan on using all the meat. If you're doing what Mr. Ward here is doing and just shooting and leaving, that's fucked up.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
He hit a fucking deer. Oh. These deer are not happy. Game over, ending 4 of 5, The Hunter. Unidentified body discovered near wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along a road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. A spokesman for the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car deeper into the woods, after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect this was probably the work of coyotes. Police also noted that parts of a cleaned white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From a white-tailed deer, a hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry 25 pounds back to his car. Okay, so we've got 3 of the 5 endings. I think one of the endings is we could just fuck off. We can leave. Goodbye. Fuck this shit, I'm out. John's doing the fuck this shit, I'm out walk. Oh, or we could die. That works too. I now know where Michael is. It's time to go kill Michael. Do 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 do. He was waiting.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me.
Okay.
I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
Game over, ending 5 of 5. When faith endures. So we only have one other thing to get. Police animal experts investigate chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling Police Department is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle, and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who discovered the remains had told them they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a common mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. Okay, we have one more ending to get. I don't quite know how to get it. So we'll do some investigating, we'll do some snooping. Okay, so I'm missing 2 notes. I'm also missing 2 notes, so we should probably go find those. Hello, Amy. Okay. Goodbye, Amy. That was funny. Now's not the time, Epic. I'm streaming. Can I... I feel like I'm supposed to do something with that. But dude... Okay, the deer ran south. I'm lost. I think I'm supposed to maybe take the deer to that? What am I supposed to be doing here for this, ending that I'm missing? I'm lost and confused. Okay. Goodbye. I am gonna be a little completionist about this. Like, I'm only missing 2 notes, and one of those notes is an ending. So where is this note that I'm missing? I fully expect it to be something I'm supposed to exercise. Can I exercise the lamp? No. I've gotten a hydrate, so I shall hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Is there something maybe down here I need to exercise? Oh! The doll. Okay, maybe not. I really feel like I'm missing something I'm supposed to be exercising. Because I did the secret. I've gotten 4 of the 5 endings. Uh... Yeah, I'm confused. What am I missing here? Also, why does this bathroom have 3 sinks? Three sinks for 3 dirty hands? I mean, yeah. I guess Amy does have, 3 dirty hands.
A gun with 1 bullet.
Gonna pick up my gun with 1 bullet. And I'm gonna attempt to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Wait a second. Okay, I thought that would be able to be exercised. Why you laughing like that? Gotta tell a funny joke or something? I mean, I know I'm funny, but, you know. Man, what am I missing? Definitely exercised that already. So there may be something on the opposite side of the road I should investigate. I'm going for completion here, so... Gotta be thorough, gotta check. Also, there's supposed to be an ending where I'm supposed to be stopped by a bunch of cloaked guys. I don't know how to trigger that one. I know it's got something to do with that circle. Hello, dear. It's gonna bother me not knowing what this last note I'm missing is. I've exercised the well already. I did the bones. And what am I missing? I'm being cheated out of a note.
A gun with one bullet.
Isn't there something else I'm supposed to shoot? I shot the mirror. I shot the gray guy. I shot Amy and I shot the deer. And I shot Michael.
This may be fun.
Shoot a tree. Down with nature.
Thank you for the resub, Mouse. Sure, for you I'll shoot a tree. Hang on. Wait, I want to see if I'm supposed to lure the deer somewhere. No, okay. Oh! I found the thing I was supposed to shoot! I shot at that, though! Oh, we got another Cards Against Humanity round. Let's run this real quick. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you. And our 3 white cards are a bowl of mayonnaise and human teeth. That feels a little on par for the fact that we are playing Faith. Rectangles. And finally, that one should have gone in the box. Opposable thumbs. And if we... The tree survives, I see. If we could get the poll started for that one, I will resume my quest to avoid Mortis. Colonel, we've got to avoid Mortis, but while we're doing that, you gotta enjoy your round of Cards Against Humanity. Colonel, I also gotta get my car. Oh, he's not saying anything. Ah. But we've got to evolve forward to Crab Mouse. Game over, ending 3 of 5, The Offering. Gone too far, find all endings in Chapter 1. Hello, Amy. I am sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It was hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know you are only 17, but you are clearly an adult, and you are able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there is anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We are having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We still consider you a part of the team. Even if your mom and dad do not, we hope to see you there. Gary. New chapter mode unlocked. Yippee! Remember that Gary loves you. Oh, I'm missing 2 notes. I'm missing note 19. And note 4. Okay. Well. No, that's... Yes. I need...
September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house.
I guess we're gonna start from the beginning and just explore as thoroughly as we can. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of my currently collected 18 notes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Warning, jank. Darkness surrounds thee. Walk by faith, not by sight. We're just gonna do... We're gonna do this, and we're gonna find the notes that we're missing. Okay, that's note 1. It does get rid of all of our notes. Shit. Oh yeah, that's fine. Honestly, that's probably better for us, because now we can actually look for the notes that we're missing. In fact, I'm going to quickly pull up a guide. I also just got a bit of a teaser for a thing that's coming up, Smile. I'm very excited about the thing that's coming up, Smile. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, also, hey, you should totally use exclamation... Teehee. You should totally use exclamation Discord to get access to my Discord server. And you should send stuff in hashtag YLYL, because next Sunday, I'm doing a... you laugh, you lose thing. And every time I laugh, I spin a wheel of punishment. There's a bunch of fun stuff on there, like I eat a spicy chip, I do 5 minutes of webcam, I gift a sub, and other things. Now, if I don't get enough submissions to actually do that, I'm gonna do Squirrel Stapler instead. One faith. Just make sure, oh, it was a tie between a bowl of mayo and teeth and rectangles. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you a bowl of mayo and human teeth, as well as some rectangles. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I have a guide up. We are gonna get all of these notes, and then we're gonna call it a stream. After we get at least one ending, and I'll get the other endings off screen so that we can just count it as 100%. Note 1, starting screen, have you forgotten already? Birthday invitation. Acquired by exercising the well in the middle of the forest. I also need to remember that we are going to be hunted down by a funny man. I fucking love Michael. Suffer! I go unwillingly. Fucking love Michael. You're invited. Yep, got that. Alright, next up is Dead Tree. Acquired by exercising the dead tree in the south of the forest. You can get to the tree by going to the car, going up one screen, and left one screen. Yeah! We just did, all of the endings. Now we're going for all of the notes. Okay, so we're at the car. Up one screen, left one screen. Goodbye, dear. Whoa! 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 That almost got me. Almost. Wait! But I did try to exercise the puddle. I tried to exercise the puddle anyways, was I just not too close? Was it because I was inside of it? Okay, so we need to go to the shed. I don't remember where the shed is. It's like up a screen and right 2 screens from the well. But yeah, I love Faith. It's so funny. I may have lost the well. I have lost the well. I found the bones, though. So we're technically skipping forward one, but you know. Okay, I found the shed. Which I need to... We've got to exercise Michael a bit more, too. So we're gonna down 2 screens to the puddle. I know you're coming, Michael. Get fucked. Yeah, I tried to exercise the puddle before. What the fuck? I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of our storage. We already got the pile of bones, so next stop is the graveyard. Acquired by exercising gravestone northeast of the graveyard. Reach graveyard. Start from the well in the center of the map. Go 2 screens north and 1 west. Wait, I can just go back up. Bye, Michael. I'm waiting. Okay, so we're at the shed. Go down 1, left 3. I'm waiting on you, Michael. Where you at? I probably should have made this a little more interesting in turning on flashlight mode or lantern mode. Oh! Fuck! Mortis. You got me. Do I have to get all those notes again? No! Fuck. Fuck you, Michael. Okay, let's try this again. Well. Hello, dear. Goodbye, dear. Well. Tell me your secrets. You're invited! Yippee! Dead tree. From the car, up one screen, left one screen. So I'm going down 2, left 1. Where are you, Michael? Okay, this is a little strange. Okay, so dead tree. F1. Or left 2. Left 1? Left 1. Up 2. I think. Oh, there goes the kids. Where are the kids taking us? I think the kids are actually taking us to... Fuck you! Yeah, I think the kids are taking us to the shed, which is good, because we need to go to the shed anyways. You sound just like Havoc from Mortal Kombat. Carnage and you know nothing. Are the kids just fucking with me? No, here's the shed. Okay. Okay, you know what? I don't want Michael fucking with us. I'm just gonna get the key and go. Hi, Michael. Bye, Michael. Okay, down 2 from... Hey, guys. Hydrate. Thank you, Jackdaw, for the hydrate. Thank you, Junie. Love you. Okay, so let's get the bones while we're here, too. And then go back to the puddle. Yeah, Chiptune's really growing on me. Okay, there we go. I go unwillingly. Thought you were supposed to fuck off after this. Graveyard. To reach the graveyard, start from the well in the center of the map, then go 2 screens north and 1 west. Let's not fuck this up. Let's go back up to the shed. Hi, dear. Excuse me. Okay, we're at the shed. Down 1, left 2. I'm waiting on you, Michael. Where are you at? Okay, you have more interest in the deer than you did me. That's good. Goodbye. Okay. We are at the well. 2 screens north, 1 west. Roger Dodger. Me when the library closes at 9 p.m., I go unwillingly. Love that for you, Jackdaw. Okay, yeah, we've got this one already. Stone Circle. 2 screens left, starting from the well in the center of the map. So if I just go down 2 and left 1, I too turn into the Rake monster when the library closes. They have to cast me out with the forbidden rituals. I go unwillingly as me every day I wake up to go to work. There's the stone circle. Whoa! Okay. Shed, acquired by picking up the page. Yeah, we got that one already. Warding off the Chupacabra anywhere, missable. Okay, so we just need to ward off Michael a few more times. Suffer! Ah! I love that he just did the same one twice. I fucking love Michael. I'm waiting. Where you at, bitch? Dear, not now. I'm trying to scare off a man. Dear, not now. I'm trying to scare off a man. There we go. Okay, got that one. And now we need... Do not enter the attic until you have this note, because you will be stuck in the attic until you complete the sequence. Yeah. Acquired by picking it up off the floor in the northwest. Yep. Okay, so now we just have the house left. And I don't even know where I am. Michael is fucked off now, so... This map is great until you realize it's not great. Okay, the puddle. Wait, where was the puddle in relation to things? The puddle is to south of the shed. And then from the shed, I go left 2, up 2, it looks like. I don't have to worry about the silly white boy. Crooked up white boy busting it down sexual style. Yep, there we go. Oh man, look at Angel playing Baldur's Gate. Okay. Name for your portrait. A loving family. Kitchen, acquired by exercising the drawing on the fridge. Yep. It's just Nate befriending Slender Man in his red Snuggie. Don't worry about it. Second floor bathroom. I think the ending we're going to re-get to count it as done is we're going to do the deer ending again because that was just funny. Second floor Amy's bedroom, picked up off the floor in the desk, and then we gotta interact with the pink doll. Yep. And then next... basement acquired by exercising the bed frame. Yippee! We go down. Why do I have 2 direct messages? Oh, there we go. Another update to the big thing that's coming soon, Smile XD. I don't know what I'm on. I'm a little delirious from allergies, if you couldn't tell. The big thing coming soon is a giant lizard. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Godzilla's on her way. Watch out. I don't live in Tokyo, so I don't have anything to worry about. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. I'm gonna have to fight the mirror guy again. Oh no, it's the girl behind the slaughter.
She is here.
Why is she Orpal?
Get out. Foolish pig. My eyes. Babylon.
2. Let's just walk in a big circle. Because we're gonna have to be up here anyways.
There is nothing.
Does she not go back into rooms? Or is this room considered safe? Okay, well that answers that question. Good on you.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Now she's on her way to the US. I'm on the opposite side. I'm fine. So we're gonna have to do the secret ending again too, so that's probably just what we're gonna end up doing. Whoa, spooky!
My God, what happened to you?
She's going the long way around. Damn.
I have to finish what I started.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Please.
What are you doing over there, you silly man? Uh. Oh. 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 It's important to note that she comes from the opposite direction you catch her. Woo! I'm learning. Oh. I'm learning the tricks. Ooh. Ooh. Can we move on to the next phase already, lady? There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, we're done here. Easy. I did it and I didn't die once. Nope, not at all. Don't pay attention to the first hour of stream. Okay. So... Oh, this is the new one. Ceremony for opening. Why wasn't this down here? Okay. I think it was because I missed note 4 in the first run. This is the ceremony for opening the... Let no brother or sister utter it. Prepare the... Use the right index finger to draw the signs of the... on the floor. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the... Let a brother or sister drink... at each sign of... Carve the face of the... The blood that fills the opening is the new... Let 7 be taken from their mothers and lowered into the... Upon the offering of the 7th... The... will emerge from the... This is the second death. And then we gotta get note 20. Fuck! Do not shoot. Not yet. Because we gotta do this shit again. Just to get the 20th note. I'm going all completionist style on this. I mean, might as well, right? You know, John, you have plenty of time to run from that. What a funky guy this is. Ooh, hey there, bud. Damn, that was easy. What the fuck? We're free! Now let's go kill a deer. Because the deer ending is funny. And then off screen I'm gonna get the other 4 endings because I already got them today on stream. And then after that's all said and done, we'll end stream. And next time I decide to do a random stream that isn't already planned, I will do Chapter 2 of Faith. I like the deer ending, it's funny.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
And that is that. So, with that, it is so silly. I love the deer ending. It makes me smile. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed what you saw and you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, share, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitch if you aren't already. I also have a Twitter and a Tumblr. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and all matter of species between, peace out.